Musketeers, coming to you live on YouTube. It's time once again for the Cluckin Crew podcast. With your hosts, series creator and voice of Chucky Chicken, Michael Cook. Lead director, storyboard artist, and compositor, Elias Levine. And art director, lead character designer, and lore keeper, Tino Calcaterra. Join us for animation news, behind-the-scenes info on the series, special guests, audience interactive events, and much more. And now, on with the show!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Cluckin Crew podcast. I am your host with the most, the creator and voice of Chucky, Michael Cook. With me, as always, is my very dear friend, assistant producer, director, head of storyboarding and compositing, Elias Levine. I said Elias Levine.
Hello?
And he's muted. Of course he is. Okay.
I'm sorry.
And with us for the first time, actually the second time, but now in her true form, one of our lead storyboard artists, the one and only Ibby Ibster. Welcome to the show, Ibby.
Nice to meet you. Oh, hey. How's it going?
Yes, hello. And hello to all of you folks tuning in at our brand new day and our brand new time. If this is your first time here, welcome to the Cluckin Crew. Please make sure that you hit that like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, hit us up in the chat, which, by the way, I totally forgot to do this. I'm a naughty boy. What can I say? We do have I know. Yeah, let me tell you. We do have a Discord server, which I am actually putting right now in the chat. Bear with me here for a quick second here, folks. And I'm pinning it to the very top of the chat box. So if you haven't done so already, please make sure and you head over to our Chucky Chicken Discord server where you can hang out with us, and we have some really cool things going on over there. Fan art, topical discussions, all the good stuff, right? It's going to be a good time. And yeah, it is so good to be back. Before I begin, I do have to say, I don't know if he is here or not, watching or not, but we actually got a pretty amazing donation from one of our supporters, NGB. He actually sent it to us through coffee, and it was with that I was able to not necessarily get my motherboard replaced, but I went ahead and I bought a mini PC, which is what we're streaming this on. So I just gotta say a huge thank you to NGB for doing that and helping us out. So thank you very, very much for getting me back on track, getting me back streaming again the right way. So we had all the fun intro and everything going. So thank you. If you want to be super awesome like Mr. NGB, I mean, that's where that's the power of coffee and Patreon and being a member on our channel. If we didn't have your guys' support in that way, who knows what would have happened. We probably would have had to cancel the show until further notice. So again, it's because of you guys that we're able to do this, and we're able to, actually make the show and keep it going and all that fun stuff. So thank you very, very much. I again, wholeheartedly, thank you infinitely. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. With that being said, how was your guys' week? How's it been going so far?
Oh, I mean, in the new place now. still kind of getting everything sorted. But
Nice.
I've been doing pretty good.
There you go. Ibby, what's new and exciting with you?
Yeah. Recently, I did a thing. I did a list of things.
Ibby is very, very nervous, folks, so bear with her while she's getting her
Yeah,
bearings.
and let us know if her audio is, like, if you can hear her.
Yeah, you are a little muffled, darling, but I think that's just the mic, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, while we're waiting, let's say hi to some of the folks who are here in the chat. We got Kimberly Gonzalez is here. We have Dylan Royer is here. Hello, guys. The Coffee Cat Dad, nice to see you. Saberwing, nice to see you too. Plush Blue EP, haven't seen you in a while. Nice to have you back on the show. Pizza Pretzel Studios is here. Hello. The Obsidian Archives, hello. Thank you for joining. Ann M. White, I believe they're new, so welcome. Thank you so much. And let's see, who else do we have here? Gyro A. Taban is here. Tamerco coming in with the $20 donation right off the bat.
Yo,
Thank
Tamrico,
you so much.
Thank you.
They say, oh my gosh, well, it just kicked me out. Hold on one quick second.
It kicked you out of what?
OBS just kicked me out of YouTube. I got out of the chat, so I got to log in order to see it again. But I'll go here on the whatchamacallit in the meantime. Wow, surprised you guys started so early today. Happy birthday to who is celebrating. And I know I've been gone a while. Hope this somewhat makes up for my absence. Just been busy. XD hugs. All of the hugs for you, Tamerco. You have been missed. We're so glad that you're here with us. Welcome back to the show. I'm thrilled to be back too, if I'm being honest. Like,
Yeah.
it has been a hectic couple of weeks. So we're just, and by the way, we're still not done because I forgot to put a BRB screen.
Well, we'll have to have a little temporary one for this episode, I think.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. But anyway, with all that being said, I don't know if I even put in the, did I put the news story? It's gonna be.
Yeah, we have the newsroom in there, but I don't know if you've put the things in. Thankfully, you don't need to have them visible to change them.
Yes, exactly. So, all right. Well, with all that being said, let's get on with the news. Thank you. All right, that works. All right, so our top story today in the world of animation, indie animation, all that fun stuff. Actually, I did want to talk about this announcement coming out of the wonderful world of Disney. Apparently, they're going to be sticking with sequels going forward.
Yeah.
So, according
Great.
to... I know.
Everyone loves that.
Right. So, according to what we have here over at Cartoon Brew, coming straight from them, according to Bob Iger, Disney and Pixar will lean on sequels in the near future. When asked by a financial analyst about how the studio intended to balance, quote, leaning on established franchises versus investment in new IP, unquote, this was Iger's response. We're going to balance sequels with originals, particularly in animation. We had gone through a period where our original films in animation, both Disney and Pixar, were dominating. We're now swinging back a bit to lean on sequels. And so we've talked, as you know, about Toy Story and obviously Inside Out this summer. I just think that right now, given the competition in the overall movie marketplace, that actually there's a lot of value in the sequels, obviously, because they're known and it takes less in terms of marketing. Yeah, because
So it's just easier, and we're lazy.
Okay.
both Walt Disney Animation Studios and Pixar Animation Studios will release sequels in 2024, Moana 2 and Inside Out 2, respectively. In 2025, Disney will release a sequel to Zootopia, while Pixar currently has the original Elio slated for next year. Prior to Moana 2, Walt Disney Animation Studios released 4 original titles in a row with Raya, the Last Dragon, Encanto, Strange World, and Wish. Its last sequel was Frozen 2 in 2019. Similarly, 5 of Pixar's last 6 films have been originals, with Onward, Soul, Luca, Training Red, and Elemental, with the only title based on existing IP being the Toy Story spin-off Lightyear. But yeah, that's quite a heck of a... I don't know about you folks, but I wouldn't be excited about the fact that we're, those were the ones that we were, so proud of. But
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Oh, did I say Training Red? I mean Turning Red. I'm sorry. I'm thinking How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I think it's no mystery, and it's no surprise that Disney and Pixar have both kind of been off of their game lately. I understand the mindset of, hey, our movies have kind of tanked lately. Let's go back to things that even Kimberly is proving our point, going, yes, Zootopia 2 in the comments. So there's an audience for them, and I'm hoping that these films are successful. Like, here's the deal. I would be more than happy to see a good sequel film, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, think of the old Disney, like, sequels that they used to have, like, the direct-to-movie ones. There were some pretty decent ones, like the Cinderella...
The third one.
Yeah, the third one. Like, I don't know anyone who doesn't like that.
Right. Exactly. So... but the problem is that, as we all know, that a lot of what studios, not just Disney, but studios in general are doing, they're just kind of, they're catering to certain audiences, and they're more. I think especially with Wish, they just totally botched Wish. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think Wish was like. Very much like the writing is just bad.
Yeah,
it's just not good.
No, it's
like,
not.
I don't know why. Like, I don't know if they're using AI or what.
Nobody. Yeah, nobody knows. What was that?
I watched it as a weird scene. They look like a much more fun movie than how it turned out in the end. I'm like, I wish we got that one.
Which one?
Yeah.
Wishes.
Yeah, like the original concept where the star was actually like, like a prince or something.
Yes.
That would have been very cool. That would have been very traditionally Disney, and I think that would have lended well to the film.
I agree.
Like, I think there's some interesting ideas in there, but the execution was just horrendous.
Yeah. No, I wholeheartedly agree. And unfortunately, that's just kind of, I don't know, gang. I'm not a big fan of it. I know that there's people who, anyway. Oh, and by the way, if you do hear noises in the background, I am back at the home front. I am no longer in the privacy of my office. So, as I said last week, I do live with my grandmother who deals with, medical issues, and she likes to tap and make noises and do all that fun stuff. She may interrupt the podcast every once in a while. Bear with me as we're navigating through this really kind of interesting time. So, just...
And if I go on mute, assume it's the cats.
Oh, I do. So, but anyway, so either way, I'm always down to see a good Disney film, sequel or otherwise. I pray that they've learned their lesson and try not to make such agenda-heavy films. And honestly, like, there were some movies I will I'm gonna go ahead and go up to bat with one film in particular, Elemental. Okay, I know a lot of people were kind of ragging Elemental about its themes and about its story, and I was one of those people. I went back and I watched it. I love that movie. I think it is such a really good story. It's a great immigrant's tale, very much in the vein of what you would get with something like American Tail or, a film of that nature. I thought it was incredibly well done if you look at the right perspective and you look at it through the right lenses, right? I adore that film. I think it did extraordinarily well. I'm very, very, very pleased that it got the resurgence that it deserved at the box office that summer. But that's just me. So, like I said, I am always open and always willing to see a good movie. But I need to see a good movie. Anyway, Ibby, it looks like Lazy Biscuit is here watching. So you can say hello if you'd like. But anyway, moving right along, this is actually hot off the presses. This is a brand new story that literally just came out 26 seconds ago on animationnews.com or Animation Magazine. Haunts with Heart. Ellie and her monster team director Jesper Moeller shares the movie's not so scary secrets. So apparently there's a brand new movie coming out from doesn't say who it's coming out through. It looks like it's a French movie though. Let's see. So here's the basis of it. A friendly blue ghost named Ellie finds a new family and a place to belong in Ellie and her monster team, a charming new CG animated feature directed by European veterans Jesper Moeller and Piet de Rijker. Moeller known for Asterix and the Vikings, and Riker known for Laura's Star. Co-directed by Jens Moeller from the Lego Star Wars, the Freemaker Adventures. The feature, which is produced by Germany's Superfilm and Dream and Dolphin Film, made a splash at the European film market and will also be taken to the Cannes market by Pink Parrot Media. Moeller also worked on movies such as All Dogs Go to Heaven, Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest, and 8 Crazy Nights. And they were kind enough to answer a few questions about the film. This is actually apparently a former Don Bluth animator, basically taking the reins of this next motion picture here. Looks really cool. It's going to be released in Germany on June 26th by Wild Bunch, kind of interesting. This is like hot off the press. This is actually, that's why we do this show.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it looks kind of cute. I hope it gets an international release. That would be, what a resume indeed, Saberwing. I would love to see this. Based off of the concept art that's on the article, it looks very, very cute. And it does look like Don Bluth in 3D. Just put it out there. It looks very, very cool. Let's see here. It says, when asked about the film's animation style, the director says the story and its main characters determined the overall approach in visual development. Quote, we wanted it to be old school and familiar in terms of relatability. For example, in the case of Ellie's mansion where she lives in the start of the movie, he explains. However, we were still after the larger-than-life feel that that is one of the strengths of the best animated movies. The same was true for Our Big City, where we wanted to have a futuristic feel in terms of technology, design, and everyday objects like self-driving cars and such. At the same time, it was important for us that the city should still feel relatable to the present, so we had to make sure that it didn't feel like a a space city, but a city of yesterday that had grown into a city of tomorrow. Of course, with the Quantrix Tower protruding at the city center, which controls the most powerful computer in the world, the meta theme of AI and the looming threat of it taking control cannot be missed. Okay, I'm intrigued. Anti-AI,
Yeah.
always a good time. The characters do look very, very cute. I'll let me see if I can. Yeah, let me see if I can find the. Here we go. I will switch. I'll show you guys the characters real quick because, yeah, they look very, very interesting. Not just in this image, but here's a better one from the article, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this one is Ellie, the one in the blue with the purple bag. No idea about the other ones yet. But yeah, it does sound and look very interesting. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens there. And then the final story I want to talk about is one that I know we touched on last week, but now that we have Elias here, I am very interested in his thoughts. And if you weren't here last week, we're just going to touch on it one more time. A huge announcement was made with MeTV, where they're going to be doing MeTV Tunes, which is apparently going to be Cartoon Network and Boomerang on steroids. Okay?
Oh.
Yes. So it is going to be a free channel, and it is completely dedicated to classic animation. So, again, according to Cartoon Brew.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's going to have MeTV Tunes, a spinoff of Weigel's nostalgic TV channel. MeTV is being launched in collaboration with Warner Brothers and will feature cartoons from throughout WB's library, including characters like Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, Daffy Duck, Scooby-Doo, Josie and the Pussycats, George Jetson, Top Cat, Popeye, Freakazoid, Yogi Bear, Johnny Quest, the Flintstones, and a plethora of others. It's also going to include characters like Rocky and Bullwinkle, Woody Woodpecker, Casper, Inspector Gadget, Mr. Magoo, Betty Boop, and Speed Racer. They've actually partnered with a plethora of old animation studios, including Warner Brothers, MGM, Paramount, Fleischer, Walter Lantz, Terry Toons, UPA, Jay Ward, Hanna-Barbera, Universal, and Columbia. Essentially, the only one that's not there is Disney. It's going to be, it's going to have the expertise of legendary animation historian Jerry Beck, and the voice of the network is going to be Bob Bergen, who is known as the current voice of characters such as Porky Pig, Tweety Bird, and Marvin the Martian. Yeah, the other cool thing about it is they said that they have no plans whatsoever to create brand new original shows. This is strictly classic cartoons, and it looks like it's going to range from the earliest cartoons all the way to the 90s and maybe the 2000s. So, but this is pretty intense. Like,
yeah, I mean, when I hear it, it reminds me of Teletoon Retro.
Yeah.
Teletoon, for those unaware, is a Canadian like children's network or broadcast station, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know the words. But there would be a time block where it would just be Teletoon Retro, and it would be all of the old cartoons. So yeah, that's pretty sweet.
So here's an image of just a sampling of some of the cartoons that they're going to have. From top to bottom, we have Heathcliff, Two Stupid Dogs, the Wile E. Coyote, the Tasmanian Devil, Woody Woodpecker, the Roadrunner, Betty Boop, Wally Gator, Dick Dastardly, Freakazoid, Dino Mutt, Petey Puma. I have no idea. I think that's Voltron. The Shaolin Showdown, Popeye, the Jetsons.
Shaolin Showdown.
Yeah. Popeye, the Jetsons, Yosemite Sam, Richie Rich, Touche Turtle, Huckleberry Hound. I forget what the name of that koala is. Oh my gosh, people are going to kill me. Droopy, Papa Smurf, Flintstones Christmas Carol. I don't know who that dolphin dudes are, but that's okay. Scooby-Doo and Scrappy, Bugs Bunny, the Flintstones, Detective Droopy, so I guess Tom and Jerry Kids is also going to be a part of this network. Porky Pig, Foghorn Leghorn, our boy, who has been seeing a massive resurgence, especially in that anime sector. Rocky and Bullwinkle, Abbott and Costello, which is pretty cool because they did a bunch of like cartoons based off of famous comedians from the 30s. Captain Caveman is there. The Mask, based off of the 90s movie, like the one with Jim Carrey, with Rob Paulson voicing Jim Carrey, which is awesome. Johnny Quest, Frankenstein Jr., the Baby Looney Tunes, Magilla Gorilla, and of course Tom and Jerry. And this is just like a sampling of the cartoons. This, I said it last time, I'm going to say it again. This is fantastic. The fact that it's going to be free, the fact that it's going to be easily accessible, kids that are going to be scrolling through through the TV trying to find something. This is perfect for like offices that deal with kids. Now they can play these old cartoons and the parents will have as just much fun watching as the kids will. This is something we've needed, and kudos to all of the studios who came together and licensed out their IPs and their shows for this station. Disney, get on your A game. That's all I gotta say. Because if we can get the Disney afternoon along with this, we would have like the ultimate animation station. That would be very, very cool. And it's based in Chicago, so I'm in Chicago. Just saying, like, this is like a huge win. So y'all have no idea. This is just gonna lead to big, big, big things to come. So very, very excited. But anyway, with all that being said, oh, I'm sorry, Ibby, go ahead.
Sorry, there's always sometimes busy next screen animation.
Oh yes, Foghorn Leghorn yelling, "Boy, I say, boy, you gotta power up, son." Went right over me. Your blast went right over me, past me.
Oh, you call yourself a sailor?
Yeah. You call yourself a sailor? Why, I bet. You don't know your port from your starboard. And what are you wearing there, girl? Anyway, but that's the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't even have our ad. How about that? We're just batting 1,000 today. So, but anyway, we're going to take a very, very quick break. So don't go away. And in the meantime, I was hoping that our birthday guests would be here, but they're not, which is weird. So we'll just talk about who's celebrating in a little bit. But in the meantime, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Rise and
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Unfortunately, we don't have any of our birthday guests. We're celebrating 3 birthdays today. One of them is actually my dear mom. She is celebrating her 60th birthday today, which is epic. And then we have 2 cast members that are regulars to the Cluckin Crew. Corey is celebrating her birthday today, so she probably won't be on the stream just because, you know, it's her freaking birthday and she's gonna go have fun with her family, and it's a lovely day, and I don't blame her. And then the other one was Matthew Coe, and we were hoping to have him so we could do a fun storyboard activity that we did on Halloween, but we can't.
Yeah.
But we can't seem to get a hold of him. So
Send him a lovely picture.
you did. It was a very lovely picture. So I'm kind of sad now that we won't be able to, we won't be able to, yeah.
Say happy birthday to him from here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, so happy birthday to those 3. I feel terrible, but, you know, maybe they'll surprise us as we continue on with this little stream here. So we're already, I guess for now, yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Today is your birthday. So, no, yeah, so happy birthday to them. And, I guess for now, how are we, yeah, so, well, poo. I don't know.
Or nor.
Oh, nor indeed. Well, shall we continue on with our discussion of the different characters while we're waiting, or?
Not sure. I don't know. We're not talked about.
I mean,
Elias, what would you like to do?
I don't know.
Do you want to just go home, just sign off and say, all right, never mind, bye everybody, so long, have a great day.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I mean, we totally can.
I don't know what. I mean, if you really want to,
Oh, stop. Freddy
I
cat.
don't know. Any audience thoughts? Like, what do you want to see us do, fellas?
Yeah, or ladies, or, you know.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Yeah, I quoted Thomas Sanders there. Absolutely. He would be... I would love to have Tom on the show. I think he would have a lot of fun.
Cool.
I want to have him. And you know what? Actually, that's not a bad topic of who...
like people we'd want to have on the
Yeah!
show.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Because we've been doing the whole Chuckify YouTube thing lately, so why don't we talk about some of the people that we want to have on the show? Like, who we think would be amazing guests, or, you know.
Yeah. I mean...
we get Alex Hanley on, because I have a very funny story about him, and he doesn't know how he's in the story.
Well, he's already in the show.
Yeah, he's Louis Loon, so, I mean...
Oh, I thought you meant on the podcast.
Well, both.
No, like, well, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, both.
But yeah, no, we're definitely gonna get Alex on the podcast.
Yeah. For sure. So, we're here in the... We're in our brand new lore room, which is pretty neat. So, we can... Yeah. I like it.
Die.
Yes. All the books, and the projector and all that stuff. But anyway, so yeah, let's talk about some people who are think of 3 people, and we'll just go one by one and do our top 3. Yeah, I already said Thomas Sanders. I love the Sandersides skits that he does. I think he is just an incredibly talented actor, YouTuber. He's just a ball of positive energy, and I think he would be very, 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 very funny on the show, and maybe he could add just like a little, I don't know, just I just think he would be really fun to have on. So
I agree.
yeah.
I think I'm trying to think of some people that I would like to see it like on the show. I have this one YouTuber that I really enjoy called Flawed Peacock, and I think he's got a really cool voice. I think he would be really fun to have on the show. He does like analysis of video games, usually like horror type stuff. But, you know, yeah. But I like that kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Ibby, how about you?
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, your picks are already on the show.
Oh yeah, actually, obviously. I know it would be fun to have someone like Jodie. I like Jodie. She's one of my favorite singers, and she's so funny as well. Like, I think she could be someone really cool.
I don't think I've heard of Dodie before.
She's like in the British YouTuber thing, you know, like Dan Phil, Jay, or, you know, people like that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I like her. She's very nice. I discovered her in college. I thought I like her music.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I guess another person who I would love to have on the podcast as well as the show, he's kind of a bigger name, but I still love him all the same. I think it would be amazing to have Jim Cummings on the show.
Yeah.
Just you know, he's got his new podcast, Tuned In with Jim Cummings, which, by the way, is apparently the #1 most listened to podcast in America on Spotify.
Wow.
Which is fantastic. Congratulations to him. And I've been listening to it pretty extensively on YouTube. I adore he has some really cool people. Like, he had John Rhys Davies on not too long ago. Oh yeah, you probably should introduce yourself, shouldn't you, Ibby? I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, you know, it's Ibby.
Yeah. Okay.
But I haven't said anything.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
pause. Ibby, introduce yourself real quick.
Hello, I'm Izzy. I'm the woman that has been drawing first Chucky in the Malcolm episode. And I also wrote that letter that made all the grown men cry. Been wanting to be a cartoonist since I was like 3 years old, and like I mean every word I said in that letter. I'm so grateful to be on Chucky Chicken, and yeah, and I'm having a good time. It's a good time, and it's so nice, and everyone's lovely.
Yeah, that letter made me cry. That was a very sweet letter. I really...
I felt so bad when everyone cried. I'm sorry. I mean to make everyone cry.
No, it was very touching. By the way, God bless Ibby here. She's gone back and watched, I kid you not, nearly every single episode of the Cluckin Crew up to this point, has made timestamps of all the funny moments on the show for us to then put not only on our private Discord server, but also I've been moving them over to the actual videos themselves. So you need to give her a big round of applause because she has been doing a fantastic job with that.
You want me to read a few that I've written down?
You know what? Sure.
Go ahead. What else are we gonna do today? You know, like, we're free. We don't have our birthday guests aren't here.
We literally have nothing.
Yeah, we were kind of aiming to do stuff with the birthday guests. So now since they're not here,
Yeah.
Well, wait.
Saber.
My favorite, so.
I love this.
Saberwing, are you seriously going to make a compilation of the things well, yes, it's good content.
I've written down there has been 2 instances where Mike has threatened to shave someone.
I know I said shank, but shave works, so that works. Okay.
There's also, I love when bats die. Mike says this during the game, the Castle of Illusion played.
Wait, what did I say? Hold on.
He said, I love when bats die.
I love when bats die.
I do love when bats die in that game. Like, they suck. They're horrible. Anyway, go on.
The birth of Tino knows when to Tino.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Brian, that classic Brian. quote.
Yes, Brian.
Louis Loon uses the football table to decide who lives and dies.
Yeah, because I remember we were like, does foosball exist then? And it did, yeah.
Chucky Riz doesn't want to make it to showbiz, kid.
That's right. That was the Malcolm one. Oh my god. Oh, because he said I had that Riz, that Chucky Riz. That's right.
There's laughing and He-Man Chucky reaction. There's Ibby made everyone in the chat cry. There's where's your tribute, Malcolm?
Oh my god. Oh, that's right. Oh.
Elias says it's illegal to change Clarence's voice.
Oh, yes, it is illegal to change Clarence's voice. That is true.
Tino craves death.
Wait, Tino craves death? Is that what you said?
Yes, Steve. I don't remember the context, but the words mean.
You know what? There are moments where I feel sometimes that, Tino just... He's just, he's there for the ride, man.
Yeah.
Like, he'll just...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
There's chocolate drama between Corey and Elias.
There's chocolate what?
Chocolate drama between Curry and Elias.
Oh,
yeah,
the
Curry-
chocolate
Curry-
drama. That's
Yeah, Curry
right.
thinks that white chocolate is good, and it is not.
Talking crap about her on her birthday of all things, too. No, she ain't here to defend herself, so, Sucks to suck, I guess, but... Oh my gosh.
This Mr. Cheese gets a VA role.
Yeah.
Freddy is Toto.
Wait, what?
Freddy is Toto the dog. When I think it was Elias who drew Freddy in the basket.
Oh yeah, it's when I drew.
Oh, that's right.
The Wizard of Oz thing.
And I was like, I know that's not Freddy, it's Toto. That's right. I remember that now. Oh my gosh. I thought that was... Whenever I think of the Wizard of Oz, I think of when we had Stephanie on, and she was running down all of the different horrendous things that happened on production of the Wizard of Oz, and I'm just like, how can we turn this into a happy episode?
Yeah.
Mike reacts to baby Sonic explode.
Oh. Yeah, that was... Yeah, that
Clarence
was.
fans will love this. Says, I love hitting you, Chucky.
Wait, say that one again. I'm sorry.
There's a Clarence moment where it's like, I love hitting you, Chucky.
Oh, that's right. I adore hitting you, Chucky.
That's all my favorites that I read out there.
I think that's everybody's favorite. We were talking about this actually in our production meeting on Monday. It's kind of sad that everyone's favorite character is literally a walk-on character. He's there one time, and that's it. So. Did you get that, Elias? Or am I having a stroke?
I heard Louis Loon.
I did too.
I said, not mine. Mine's Louis Loon.
Oh. Saberwing. Remember when Margaret Hamilton burned her face and when Buddy Ebsen had an allergic reaction to the aluminum in his makeup? Good times.
Oh my god.
By the way, I have noticed that y'all have been going to town in that Clarence chat on Discord. Holy moly. So. Chucky. Foghorn Leghorn had to give a lecture. Yeah. Boy, you're not funny, son. You can't let that play. That was written by Ibby, by the way. She was the one who
wrote that.
Yes, she was the one who wrote the tagline for that particular image of Chucky and Foghorn Leghorn, which, fun fact, I don't believe I have anymore because that was an image that I was drawing on my computer right before it went kerplunk kerplooey. So I'll have to look and see, but yeah, I can't look at that picture and not be sad. So
It needs a good send-off, so I'm thinking in Italian.
yeah. Ave Maria, my croissant.
We do non-Thursday streams, so we'll think of Wednesday night.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be messing around with like how we do streams. We're trying to find something that works for more of our European folk.
Yeah, because we've had people, like I've asked Kylie Rutzen, who is the voice of Janice Jackrabbit. I've asked, Alex Hanley, Louis Loon, a few.
Getting along.
Yes, you have been. I see you.
Mm-hmm.
I see you. Anyway, I have to behave myself. I'm sorry. I need to behave myself. What was I saying? Damn, what was I saying?
I don't know what you're saying. Oh, Louis. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, we've been asked, and not only that, but also people that we want to have on the show that, live in the States or on this hemisphere have all said that, Thursdays aren't typically good days for them. So, we're just going to try and just kind of see what happens. And if it doesn't work, that is okay. We can always go back to Thursdays and do specialty days. Yeah, see, Coffee Cat even says, good thing I had the day off, otherwise I wouldn't have made it. All right, see? I am the best. Ask the question, when will Films of a Feather finally debut? We're still working on it.
Yeah.
So you will learn more when we learn more. So we are currently in production, and it's been picking up a little bit. The last week was kind of rough because of technical issues, but I think we'll be able to see a little bit more of a speedier process. So, but we will keep you informed. But thank you for the question. Very, very kind of you. But yeah. Anyway, so back to the topic that we were talking about. People that we want to have on the show.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mark.
Oh my gosh. Elias is kitty wrangling at the moment, hence he is muted. But
Yeah, got cats to deal with.
yeah. So, but yeah, no, I've thought about folks like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or, you know, even PewDiePie or things, you know, upper, you know, YouTubers like that. And I don't know. I don't think we're quite there yet to get those guys on the show.
There's Michael Kovac in a previous stream, I remember.
Yeah, Michael Kovac, yes. He actually auditioned for the show once upon a time.
I know, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, no way. You know that.
Yeah, so I still have to show off those whatchamacallits, those audition tapes. Let's see. We've been getting a lot of questions. I'm here on the Chucky Chicken Q&A thread here on the Discord, and we've been getting a lot of questions about Chucky's legacy in the future. Like, what's the plan for the future? Like, are we gonna do like a movie? Are we gonna do like what are we like? What's the big plan? Honestly, I'm just trying to get the show off the ground, right? If we can get the pilot done, the plan would then be to do a Kickstarter to try and fund the rest of the show. And then from there, Lacey Biscuit is back. And then from there, yes, your darling, we can hear her now. So that's kind of the plan right now. Honestly, it really depends on, and I hate to say it this way, but it really is the truth, right? It depends on how well things do, right? If we do exactly, like if the pilot does really, really well, or if we get more followers on social media, like if we get more subscribers on YouTube, and people notice us, right? Like the more eyeballs we get, the more people will be like, hey, I want to support this, whether it be a sponsorship or whether it be, you know, investment or whether it be a distribution or what have you, or representation and all that stuff. And that's really like we're doing as much as we can do on our end, but that's where you guys, you know, and that's why I kind of hammer it home every single time. That's where the ball is in your guys' court, where it's like, let me see who I can share this with and be like, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of this t-shirt? Or yeah, you know. So I was just saying, Elias, while you were gone, I was looking in the Q&A, what the legacy of, like, what's the future plans for Chucky? And I'm just like, we gotta do the pilot first, right?
Yeah.
Because, if it were a perfect world, honestly, pilot coming out next year. Afterwards, we hit film festivals and we see how people like it. Then we do a Kickstarter or a crowdfund or whatever to finance the first season of the show, depending on how well that does. Maybe we do another one. Would I like to do a Chucky movie in the future? Sure. Am I thinking about a Chucky Chicken movie right now? No.
I thought about it this morning, but not right now.
Yeah, not at this exact moment. That kind of scares me a little bit. But the best thing, you know, I want to see the pilot episode done. I want to see the first season done. That is my priority. You know, and I know all of you are excited to see it too. So if y'all want to see it happen, the best thing that you can do is, you know, help support us and, you know, in any way that you guys can.
Yeah.
It's the most unified. How awesome is the movie going to be? Felix!
It's gonna be so freaking epic.
Yeah.
There's gonna be explosions.
Elias, stop it.
Blasting my and there's gonna be so much romance and there's gonna be so many cool scenes.
Oh my god, it's like nobody listens anymore. Anyway, so yeah, that's our legacy. Like I would, and in terms of legacy, which I guess legacy is like something that you would look back on. I just hope that people watch our show and they continue to watch it, right? Like I want this to be something that, you know, and obviously you don't ever strive for it. It just kind of happens, right? Like I think of the legacy of Animaniacs or Tiny Toons or Pinky and the Brain. Those characters are still beloved, you know, even 30 years after their shows were canceled. And they were so beloved that, you know, they eventually were picked up for a reboot 20, 30 years later, right? So, I mean, am I saying that I want to be rebooted in 30 years? Probably not. I'd like to keep the train going as long as I can. I mean, if SpongeBob can do it for 25 years, I think we have a good shot too. But that comes, you know, that comes on our end of really harnessing the characters and the personalities and telling the stories that will make people want to tune in and watch. So, you know, we'll get there. It's taken time, but my only prayer, and my heart, you know, skips a beat every time I think about it. I hope it's worth it for you guys, right? Because I could go 9 Ways to Sunday and say, oh, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be the best. It's going to be fantastic. And then it comes out and it sucks. You know? Like, so.
When they were talking about the legacy, I was just thinking about, oh, when I'm an old lady in my armchair by the fire, I look back on this cartoon I helped make, and that's not a grandma voice. But like, I just want to be proud of it, you know, being part of the team and making a great cartoon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It takes a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of stuff to make a good cartoon. So we will get there. You know, we're working on it. So just be patient with us and we will keep you updated as we mosey on along. So, but, anywho. Saberwing, it takes a village. Yes, it does. By the way, I apologize if later on you keep hearing all these noises. It just is, you know, notifications popping up on this new computer. I have no idea how to silence them. So, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but anyway, any other questions? By the way, if you are going to ask a question, I do ask that you use the Chucky Chicken Q&A on Discord. Again, link at the top of the chat box. So make sure that you join the Discord today and have some fun. You know. Yes. We need more fan art, by the way, you guys.
I'm
We need
single-handedly
more fan
drawing
We
all
do.
of the fan art, all of it myself.
She is. Ibby is drawing all the fan art, or Kim
It's
is.
It's just not true. We've gotten fan art. People have been posting fan
Yeah,
art in the
that's true.
Discord.
We need more.
I've been looking.
Kidding. I just posted something there. My K-pop fan cam edit. More Louis. Rosie. More Louis. Even more Louis.
More Louis. Bishy
All this
Sparkle.
Chucky. Wow, island, man.
I appreciate you drawing them in your style, because I can tell it's your style, because they don't have the pie eyes. They have, I call that like 80s, 90s Mickey eyes, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. So Lazy Biscuit says, I could scribble something together. That'd be cool. Billy California says, I'll try to make fan art soon. Yeah. So, we're also going to do this fun thing. We're working on it right now, but I'll pitch it to you guys to get you guys to learn more about the characters. If you remember Homestar Runner, actually Nick Senni came up with this idea. Elias and I have tossed it around a couple times because we want our website to kind of be the next homestarrunner.com.
Yeah, we really want to have that vibe.
Yeah.
But we're just, the thing is that it's kind of hard to make websites like that now just because Flash isn't a thing.
Right.
Which is so, like, strange, you know?
It is weird to be in a world without Flash. I'm really not a fan of this particular timeline. But hey, I'm sure there'll be a time machine where we can go to a better one. Yeah. So, but Saberwing says, hey now, I've enjoyed thinking of situations to put Percy in. I have you to thank for that. Oh, well, thank you. That's really sweet of you. We're glad to help with inspiration. Saberwing, Clippy could tell you. Who the hell's Clippy? The little, what's his face? Paperclip? Little paperclip from Microsoft Word 95? Him? He owes me money. Lazy Biscuit. Dear Chucky Chicken, how do you type with feathery wings? Very carefully.
He puts on gloves.
I do. Boxing gloves.
Boxing gloves, yeah.
They're strong, brother.
How do you type with boxing gloves on? Your pal.
How about you shut up?
Yeah. Okay, instead of typing, I'll be punching your face. How do you like that, eh? Anyway. Until next time, you keep running the emails, and I'll make fun of you. I mean, answer them. But, yeah. So, part of that would be we'd like to do character introductions. We haven't decided if we're gonna, like, make them fully animated like they are on the website. That'd be
I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, even if we don't have them set up like that initially, I think that having a more interactive thing happen when you go and check out a character's page is like the end goal, basically.
Yeah.
Like, we'll get there.
Yeah. So we may start with like Chucky just to see how it goes and then work our way, up the chain. But yeah, I think that would be, cause it'd be kind of like in the vein. Does anybody remember the character cameos that we did years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like that, only better. Those were fun. They're great little shorts now for people. I saw, I think it was the Coffee Cat Dad commented on the Janice Jackrabbit one yesterday. I know it might be a Mandela effect, but I could have sworn Chucky had a snoot at one point.
No.
No, I gave Louie 4 fingers instead of 3.
Yeah.
I mean, Chucky used to have 3 toes.
He did. He did.
I remember.
You want to see? I got pictures. They exist.
No.
They're real.
Hey, Mike. Don't do it. Don't.
Yo. Don't want to see?
Don't.
You want to see Cursed Chucky?
Oh, dude. I have a cursed Chucky. He's a He-Man. Let me go get him right now.
Era 2 Chucky is cursed. Look at this guy. This was This was going to be a design for Chucky.
You also aren't sharing your screen on Discord, so
I am not.
I can't see anything.
Okay,
I'm
hold
watching
on.
the YouTube.
Here we go. There we go.
Hold on, let's see. Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's... I mean, he has
Oh my
nostrils there.
God.
Immy.
Is this what you're referring to? He has nostrils.
Yeah, he was very much. Yeah, Saberwing. Oh, that's a different one.
I was all frightened of this guy, and I thought you meant Chucky was cursed.
This looks like the mascot of like a really shady like chicken place, you know? You know what I mean?
This looks like the puppet that scared me as a child at Grover's World.
Harvey Montez Mencia. Oh God.
Oh, God.
Saberwing, look at him 3 toes. Look at his dude. Oh yeah.
Balance is impeccable.
Yeah, right. Oh, if you think those feet are bad, check these out.
Oh my God! What is happening with his heels?
He's got toe heels.
He does have toe. Because I was trying to go like
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to go I don't know what I was
Anatomically
thinking.
correct.
Like he had some.
Anatomically correct.
Yeah, he had some.
Fine.
Come on down to Chucky Chicken's hometown pizzeria. Play wild games, eat wacky snacks, and go wild.
Was that the Chucky of '87?
I remember something kind of funny. Just a weird coincidence that happened. And when I got hired onto Chucky Chicken, my mum started cooking more chicken-based meals, and I was like, "What?
Whoa.
Okay."
That's
She
actually.
didn't even like recall that it was a chicken.
You know what? That's okay. Like, chickens are good for you, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Anyway, this was Chucky, his first time in color.
Ooh.
Look at him rabbit ear comb. And they were separated. They were separate
And
pieces.
the green tail.
Yeah.
Felix like, oh my God, Chucky, you need Jesus.
I know. Better than Chucky.exe. Yeah.
Chucky.exe.
I know, but you know what? It's okay because he got better.
He got that.
Here.
So funny. I've got school.
So here's one we used for a long time. So look at those.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't like how.
Ew.
I don't like the like squish marks where his legs attached to his body.
I don't like
makes-
his naked body. It's like the opposite effect of movie Sonic. You know what I mean? Like,
I do.
you get what I'm on about, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like this. I'm so like. No, I think the one like the first horrid Chucky that I showed was like movie Chucky. That was movie Sonic Chucky. The one that looked like Panchito's reject brother. Yeah, that one. Yeah. So then I thought, like, well, why don't we take retro Chucky and colorize him to like the then modern version? And that looks pretty cute. I like that.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
The little guy.
He's a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him.
He's got his.
Just a baby.
Look at the baby. He's got his two toes.
He's got his 2 front teeth.
He does. I mean,
I just thought of that in my mind. It's Chucky, but he has just like buck teeth.
right. Okay. All right. Okay, so people are asking, why did Chucky get his torso plucked? No, he didn't get his torso plucked when I first drew him. This was the initial design, right? So it was black and white, and I made the body white and the rest of him black, right? So I was trying to find the, basically the equivalent of that in color, and it didn't work out, okay? It happens.
It's okay. Characters develop and get better over time.
Everyone.
Exactly.
All right, fine. I'll put him in clothes. Hang on. Jeez, everyone's like, good grief, he's naked. Shut up.
Oh my God, he's naked.
Here we go. Here's a fun little Chuck from the past.
He's peeking over the side. He's coming.
There he is. There's our boy. Look at him.
Look at him in his shirt.
I still love that. That was drawn on paper, scanned in the computer, then colored, and then colored in Photoshop.
Great.
I do. To be fair, I was just being silly. I know. I can be. I know y'all being silly. It's all good. I'm a big boy, a very big boy, as my father says. I can take care of
I
myself.
brush my teeth all by myself.
Yeah.
I'm the most handsomest boy my grandma knows.
Yeah. Listen.
Well,
Look.
she did know.
Oh. That's
Sorry, a little dark humor there.
that's sad.
It's just life.
Your grandma's dead. Anyway.
Yeah.
All seven of my grandparents are gone.
All 7?
Yeah, I had 7. So
Yeah,
That's
you.
a lot of grandparents.
Yeah, you. I was
Yeah,
curious
so-
about that too. You gotta explain that one.
I'll explain my grandparent lore right now on screen. So there's my nonno and nonna, which is my Italian grandparents, and
Mhm.
nana and granddad, who are my Irish grandparents, and then another set of grandparents from like a step parent. Then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then an old lady we adopted from church because her kids and grandkids wouldn't visit her, but we visited her, so we were her new grandkids. So yeah, I had 7.
Okay.
Okay. That adds up. That's 7.
Yeah, 7 grandparents.
Yeah. I do like this cheeky Chucky.
Look at you, so.
Yeah. So I did base this off of a 1930s render of Mickey, and I just thought it was too cute. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna see if it works, and it did. So I kept it.
He's so proud of himself because the dentist said he takes care of his teeth so well.
Yeah.
He's just really happy about his teeth. Look at them. Look at them pearls. Look at them shiny pearls.
Meanwhile, grumpy Chucky. Just going,
He looks like he could be in a Sonic.
he kind of
thing.
does. Just tap his,
That's fire.
have him tapping his foot, and he's just like, you know, waiting for the player to hit the button to go. That's the face Elias will make when he gets Chucky and Tino to crack. Saberwing,
Right.
that's just Sonic right there.
That's just Sonic.
Sonic right there.
Now, I've seen Sonic, and I do believe that might be a Sonic.
That is a hedgehog in a chicken suit. That's what that is right there.
That's a hedgehog and a chicken suit.
This is
I'll see it now. Listen, boy.
This
There's
is-
a hedgehog in a chicken suit. I'll see
This is
it.
Mike right now.
yeah,
This is
pretty
Mike
much.
right
It's
now.
like, oh, come on.
I have to deal with all these children in his crew.
Yeah, it's like, why? Why do we have this?
Bro is not happy.
Oh, we did the math because we're compiling all of the art for our style guide, and I think that we had like what so far just in the modern era alone, like 60 different pieces of Chucky art.
Something like that.
Yeah, like it's insane. So I think if you compiled like all of the pieces that we've kept, which seems really, really low, by the way, of just Chucky Chicken alone, I think we have over like 200, 300 renders of Chucky.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Wow.
which is, you know, get your diploma. So, this cheeky little guy. To all the
I made
graduates.
a silly. I about this. I was like, this was me in the year of 2022 in the summer when I graduated my game art course with the Bachelor's of Honors. I forgot what it was.
This is him accepting 25 years of paying back college loans.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, mine. Which I'm happy.
Well, he wouldn't have to worry about that back then. He would be able to pay it off.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they didn't have loans back then. You just had to pay up front. $20,000? Okay, thank you.
$20,000 for all 3 years of my education? Wow.
Thanks, Dad. So, yeah, thank you, Papa. So, now I've had a lot of fun drawing Chucky over the years, and putting him in silly outfits. Let me see if I can find some of the silly costumes that we put him in. Let's see. Here's one I don't think anybody's ever seen, but now you have. Based him off of like the Brave Little Tailor.
He looks. Is that his own feather in his hat?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
If you want to make it weird. Malcolm. Oh my gosh, Malcolm's in the chat. Hey, so what happened to the birthday boy? We don't know.
We don't know, man. We tried getting in touch with him.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we're just kind of winging it once more.
Chucky Pan, Robin Hood Chucky. Yes, please bring on the comments. Let me know what you think. Would you watch a Chucky Chicken Peter Pan episode?
Ooh,
Or a Robin
would be
Hood?
fun. Feathered Folly to do.
That actually would be. And Freddie Fox as Captain Hook.
Oh yeah. Oh, I need to design that.
Okay, but would Freddie Fox be Captain Hook? Or would Bronco be Captain Hook and Freddie would be Shmee?
No, Freddie Fox would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one of the weasels would be Shmee?
A weasel, I think. Maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, one of the weasels, but probably Wessel, huh?
Honestly, I think maybe Abraham Hogsley would be Smee. Because remember, we can cast the characters as we want in the Feathered Follies.
Yeah.
So, I think Abe Hogsley would be a perfect Smee. The weasels would absolutely.
Abe Hogsley would be Smee, but like because it's like an actual movie that they're filming, you can tell that he's like, I shouldn't be Smee.
Oh my gosh, Robin Hood, because Freddy would make a great sheriff.
Freddy would be little King John. Now.
Yes, he would be Prince John. Yes.
Yeah, Prince John.
He would be Prince John, and I think at that point, oh my gosh, do we have like a? Honestly, Tommy would probably be the sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? I see that.
Oh, or even like Stanford Stoat could be the sheriff.
Well,
ooh, you know, the vibes are there.
The vibes are there. Hey, how you doing? You got your money? No? Okay, have a good day. And he just walks off with a bloody knife in his pocket.
It's just like, dude, you're not even like. Why do you still? You need to do a different accent. What do you mean?
What are you
doing an accent?
Yeah, what are you talking about? This is my accent. Hey, I'm in Robin Hood times. Oodalali.
I'm in Robin Hood times.
That's probably one of my favorite joke ever. It's like what? I'm in Arabian times. Oodalali, right? Yeah, come on.
Oodalali.
Chew Chipmunk would make an amazing Friar Tuck. I'm not even gonna lie. That would be.
Yeah.
That'd be really
Get
cool.
out of my church.
Beat the crap out of Stanford Stoat. All right, look, if y'all want to see Chucky Chicken as Sonic, there you go. Chucky Chicken as Sonic. I did draw that. for the movie.
And then Tino did do the epic. Oh, Brian, you're on mute.
Brian Finley is here, everybody.
Brian.
Heyo.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm working away on some video game artwork, so I thought I would check in with you guys.
That's awesome. Oh my God, Saberwing. That's just Knuckles right there. By the way, can I go on a rant for a second, please?
About the Knuckles show.
I am so disappointed in the Knuckles show.
Oh, is it bad?
They just should have called it Wade.
Yeah, because Knuckles, from what I've heard, Knuckles is barely even in the show.
No, he's not. Like, it should have been Wade Whipple and Knuckles. At least that would have been cute. You know, because you add and Knuckles to everything. You know, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sonic 2 and Knuckles. Knuckles and Knuckles. One's a beatnik, one's a one's a beatnik, one's a Rastafarian.
The only thing I've seen of the Knuckles show is that scene where it's like, just do it, man. Rainbow. And then he shoots a rainbow and he's over there.
Oh yeah, Pachacamac. Yeah. Oh my
What
God.
happened in that scene? I don't understand.
So that was supposed to be the retelling of Knuckles' story from the games, right?
But really, it's a story about Wade.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh my God.
What the heck was that?
So terrible. So bad. Anyway, let's talk about something good. Here we go. Here's a fun one. So
Yikes.
yeah, what people said when they saw the Knuckles show. Yikes. So this is actually pretty special. This was made in honor of my late friend Justin Barnes. Sorry, Brian.
My late friend Brian Finley. It's like I can almost still hear his voice.
It's oh my gosh. Brian, you're alive! Thank God! I can delete this now. Anyway, no, my dear friend Justin Barnes, who had a show on PBS Indiana called The Cartoon Guy Show, and I did some. That's actually kind of where I got my start in the business. I was a puppeteer for the character Dynamic, and I did a lot of animation on the show, and it was where I got the chance to meet Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic, all those guys. As a matter of fact, I met Justin on the, because in 2012, I'm dating myself, 12 years ago, the Channel Awesome were having auditions for all of their shows that they were doing. They were going to do demo reel. They had a game show that they were trying to get a host for. And so they opened auditions to folk in the Chicago area. So I went and I auditioned and didn't get a part. But I did make, some really good friends. That's where I met Malcolm, I met Tamara, I met all of the crew that are on the show now. And I also met Justin Barnes. And Justin and I were cracking each other up. He loved the fact that I was a cartoonist. And he said, I have this really fun idea for a show. And he told me about the cartoon guy, and he told me what he wanted to do. And I was like, dude, if you ever get it off the ground, let me know. I'm there. And he always talked about moving up to Chicago. He never did. But in 2014, he called me up and he's like, Cookie, we're doing the Cartoon Guy show. Are you in? I'm like, absolutely. Let's do it. Cool. Can you come down to Indianapolis so we can, audition you? And I'm like, that's 3.5 hours away. That's a long drive from Chicago. But I did it. I met Mike Greathouse, who is a art teacher down in Southport Middle School in Indianapolis. Amazing guy. He played Captain Comic in the show. I also got to meet Michael Park, who was my cohort in the duo of Dynamic and Static. He played Static and I played Dynamic. So there was a whole sequence of the show where each one of the people were named Mike. So that was fun. So there was Greathouse, there was Parks, and then there was me, Cookie. And I think one of the funniest stories that I can remember, and I made it's one of my most embarrassing moments, but I was working at a resort in Sheridan called the Fox River Resort, and it was owned by Silverleaf at the time, and I was a sales rep for them. And I got a call from Justin saying, hey, we're filming today at the Channel Awesome studio in Lombard. Can you make it? And I'm like, I'll do my best. I'm still at work. Let me let you know when I get off work. And it was also like raining / snowing. It was like, I want to say February, March, right? And the studio itself was about an hour and a half away from the resort. So I got off work at like 4, jumped in the car, drove all the way out to Lombard, made it to be able to film. I was still in my work clothes, and I had to wear like dress shoes with dress, like it was just terrible, right? So I thought, okay, I'm going to be comfortable. I'm going to be under a table for a good couple of hours holding up this puppet. I'm going to get comfortable. I'm going to take my shoes off. Worst decision I think I've ever made, because I stunk up the entire green room with my feet. It was horrible. It was so bad. And Jim J. Raz and I still laugh about it. He's like, because he was the one who pointed us, like, oh my God, did somebody take off their shoes? And I'm like, yeah, I did. And it like we had to clear out for like a good half hour. It was that bad. Yeah. Oh no, is right. And I can't believe I'm telling you this on camera, but here we are. I'm telling you the story. Live on stream. Yeah, the epic Chucky story here. I was never invited back to film after that. Well, no, they never had time to film again after that, and sadly, Justin had. No, it wasn't because of that. No, sadly, that was around 2014, 2015. Everyone's like, unleash the demon, recording all for posterity. Yes. Anyway, so sadly, Justin and I continued to talk back and forth. He fell into a really, really bad depression. He lost the people who were helping him get the show on PBS. Even after the show was nominated for an Emmy Award, which was really cool. So I'm technically an Emmy-nominated animator and puppeteer, which is pretty cool, because the show that I was a part of got nominated for the Emmy, which was really cool. However, very, very cool. However, in 2018, he wasn't really doing very well. He was, battling, like I said, depression. And then in 2019, he apparently dropped I think 60 pounds or something like that. And he was a bigger guy, so he lost a lot of weight really, really quickly. He had liver issues. And then by October of 2019, unfortunately, he sadly passed away. So I went down to the funeral. I, laid him to rest, and the guys and I were talking about doing the Cartoon Guy show after Justin, and they asked me if I would be willing to be the Cartoon Guy, and I said, no, don't want to do that. Thank you though, appreciate it, but not really wanting to do that. And not only that, but his wife, Haley, was really attached to it, and when he passed away, all the rights to the character reverted to the immediate family, and she didn't want to do anything with the character. So that was the end of that story. And it was all incredibly sad. As a matter of fact, the reason why Justin actually does make an appearance in Grim Grinning Giblets, which was in production at the time, and of course we dedicated the cartoon to him, and it was so for the year anniversary of his passing, I drew this, and it was it was a bit of a bummer of a story, but sometimes it's not all sunshine and lollipops. You gotta appreciate the people who gave you your start, and you know, Justin was a great guy. As a matter of fact, Louis Loon, he did this really great drawing of Louis Loon that has the teal eyes, and I gave that to Louis in honor of him. So that's why he still has the blue eyes. Leading to characters like Chelsea, who have like the amber eyes, and Tino, who also sports teal eyes, and really leading to a whole different look for the Chucky Chicken show, which I think
Such beautiful icons as well. I love them.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the story of this really funny picture of Chucky holding yikes.
Yikes.
So, if you ever get a chance to, you know, go watch the cartoon guy. It is on YouTube, I think. I hope it is. I really do hope it is. Go watch it. It's a fun show. It's a great piece about teaching kids how to art. You know, it's art education. It really is a lot of fun. I'll leave a link in the description. But go check out the cartoon guy. It's a great little show. So, and it features Doug Walker. So why wouldn't you want to watch it, right? So, yeah. Anywho, remember this one, gang?
Yeah, I remember this one.
Wow,
I saw
indeed.
it pop up,
That's really cool.
and I just heard
Yeah.
Patrick Star just like, I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward.
I remember that collab.
Yeah, we did a collab with Uncle Al. He reached out and he says, "Hey, can we put Chucky Chicken in an episode of the I don't know if I can
The Thing.
Yeah, The Thing. I don't think I can say the actual name. The Squiddyverse, I think it is. It's on YouTube. You can, if you know where to look, if you know what it's called. Yeah. So, but yeah, so we literally had him dressed up in a really bad makeshift Squidward outfit, because in the show, Squidward is assembling all the other Squidwards, and he approached a couple of other indie animators. I know Doobus Goobus was one of them. Crispy Rat was one of them. Crispy Blue Rat was one of them. And we were one of them. So we're technically in a video that has Doobus Goobus in it, which is pretty neat. But yeah, so I mentioned that because, yeah. What was that, Brian? I'm sorry.
I said that's very cool.
Yeah.
To have that as a little feather in your cap. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Yeah, like Chucky Pan, right? A feather.
Yeah. His own feather.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, here's a fun one that we did.
Yo, I love this one.
I do too.
Oh, very cool.
This one took me forever to do. It took me so long, but it came out so well.
We had to look for art tutorials and everything.
Yes, and Elias drew Chucky-fied
The little
versions.
Chuckified of the little Kanto starters.
Yeah, plus Pikachu.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't leave out Pikachu.
You really can't. No. Yeah, Pokemon Master Chucky.
Come on.
What?
I did the line art and then you colored it in, and I think Bulbasaur turned out the best.
I do
Bulbasaur
too.
was really good.
And I based the colors off of the original
Sugimori art.
yeah, like from Gen 1. Actually, let me see if I can find it.
The old school like watercolors.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is that like a lot of the that old art actually like isn't how the art looked in real life. It's just the way that like scanners and stuff worked back then that kind of gave it that look.
Yeah.
So in the actual artwork, there's like a lot more going on, but I don't know. I kind of like the way that it was distorted. I don't know.
I am with you there, actually. I mean, because I grew up right when Pokemon first came out. Like, I was 10 when the first games came to America. So for me, I was like, everyone was like, every 10-year-old is eligible to become a Pokemon master. As a matter of fact, my mom would not give me my copy of Pokemon until my 10th birthday. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, I'm trying to find it here.
Am I alive?
Why? Because I want to show people what Bulbasaur looked like.
No, I mean,
No. I said, was I alive?
Oh.
When the first, well, it came out in 1996, so.
I was definitely not alive. I wasn't in the 90s.
Oh.
what I meant by why
2001.
why did your mother not let you have it until you
Yeah.
Because she believes that birthdays are special and that she wanted me to have something on my actual day, right?
love that?
Yeah. Speaking of which, it is my mother's birthday today, so
Happy birthday, Mama
Birthday.
Chicken.
happy birthday to Mama
come on.
Chicken. And I want to show you guys this. Hold on, Tino drew this artwork like a long time ago, and I finally got around to coloring it. So happy how it came out.
Yeah.
Yay.
So cute, and it looks so nice.
I know. So, happy birthday to Mama. I really wanted her to be here on the podcast today for her birthday, but she's not feeling the best. So we're just gonna.
Best wishes to Mama
Yeah.
Chicken. I hope you feel better soon.
Felix the Fox. We have not seen the fan art you made. The easiest way for us to see it is if you post it in our Discord server.
And the fan channel.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right. I'm looking for it right now. I'm not seeing it.
Just bloody Louis.
Make sure it's in the right channel, otherwise we can't find it. NGB! There! Oh, thank you! And by the way, I don't know if you were, I don't think you were here at the beginning, but I got a new little mini PC because of you and your donation, so thank you!
Oh, that's
Yeah.
aw-
What was that?
that's awesome.
Yes. Felix the Fox says it's on my channel. Well, it's got to be on our channel so we can see it.
Yeah, it's hard for us to go looking for stuff while we're doing the show.
Yes, so make sure you upload it to us and then we'll be able to show it later. But yeah. It's the fox with the cyan bandana and the purple background.
Can't go there right now, buddy.
Oh, I think they're talking about the little thing that they have right here on YouTube. The little art.
Oh.
Their profile picture. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't go there right now.
But yeah, so let me see what other cursed Chucky images I can find for you folk.
Cursed Chucky.
Cursed Chucky.
Curse you, Chucky.
That's
After the day in the call while I was drawing my very handsome magician Louis was
Yeah.
telling me about an old picture they did of both Louis with sunglasses, and they can't find it, but I want to see it.
Oh.
Like,
Here was the original. I don't remember. Oh, this was Downy Feather. This was going to be the owner of the Haunted Mansion barn from Chicken Fright. I have to tell you guys this. The version of Chicken Fright that you got back in 2012, y'all were robbed. Like, I had so many really cool things that I wanted to do with that cartoon. Like, I wanted to have the ballroom scene. I wanted to have a graveyard scene. I wanted to have, like, this very fun story with Chucky exploring this haunted mansion. And even what we got with Grim Grinning Giblets still wasn't quite the version of the story that I wanted to tell with Chucky and the Haunted Mansion. I think we may need to do one more revisit to Grayson Manor because I really want to show that story off. And I still have all the boards. I believe they're all scanned, and I still have the folder for Chicken Fright. Yeah, GP, I was expecting you to get a new motherboard with the money, but if a mini PC works out. Yeah, I tried. Apparently they don't make my motherboard anymore. So I couldn't, yeah, it just, I tried. So, it didn't quite work out the way I was hoping it would, but it worked.
It worked out in the end, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. But eventually this guy would evolve into Chucky's uncle, Rolly McRooster, and this was the first image of him.
I love the Jack Skellington mouth.
That's supposed to be like,
the 3 toes.
Yep, the 3.
You know, the man with eyes.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
You gotta love a man who's
He's sucking on a sour candy.
Exactly. And then that eventually turned into this, which I like this version of the character quite a bit. I thought this was...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like almost Scrooge McDuck-like, if you will.
Yeah.
And then this past St. Patrick's Day, he got another revamp, which I absolutely love and adore. And here it is.
Oh, I love that.
I do love that.
So here's the new Rolly McRooster.
Yeah.
So he's got the patch. Go ahead.
I gotta say, very fitting that my first promotional art was Paddy's Day related.
That's right.
Half photos.
That's right. It was. Actually, let me see if I can find it. Ibby.
My very first promo art.
Yeah. Ibby did this fantastic piece.
There's a speed draw of it on the channel.
Yeah. Here it is.
You can go find it.
And for those of you who just can't be bothered,
Here it is, lads.
there it is.
I had so much fun with this. It was so fun and cool.
You made Chelsea look just so happy, and that just fills my soul with so much happiness.
It's just a precious little lady having a nice dance. It filled my soul with love during this. It was so nice.
No, I love that.
That's how I felt doing the Valentine's Day thing with Tommy and Sylvia.
Oh, let me share that one. That was another really fun one. I love the holiday ones. I don't know what it is. The holiday ones are just some of my absolute favorites. Here we go. Here's some of Elias's epic work here.
It's so cute. I love it so much. I remember watching it, and people in the comments were like, "Is she alive? Is she alive? Is she alive?"
She's alive, she's just not at the studio. She's doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like me and my wife.
You could print this and give it as a card for next year if you want, Brian.
I just might do that.
Please do. Absolutely. Did you know? Go ahead.
I had a lot of fun drawing this. I may be a singleton, but I very much, maybe it doesn't show, but I am quite the romantic.
Us
very much chosen.
Us singletons normally are, though, if you think about it. We know a lot about love.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that at one point in time you could actually buy, print, and cut out your own Chucky Chicken Valentines?
Yeah, look at how all the old designs. I hate the Babe one. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, him as a Cupid in a giant diaper? I love that
don't
one.
like-
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't like it.
I adore it.
Also, Chelsea in like super old design at this point.
Oh yeah, I love the "you are egg" chanting. I forgot my wallet. I'm hop.
Great.
Thank you, Brian. By the way, do you know how many times I have cracked up at the exchange that you, me, and Elias had going over his gag with it's like, well, don't put it, like, just use the studio, and you just going, I like that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
The Vero one is very Elias, I think. Well, I tolerate you.
Alex, read the blurry.
See, now these, I would print out and give to my wife.
See?
We need to make new ones though.
Yes.
We do.
Yes, 100%. So, yeah, we will make more new ones, and we'll have multiple sheets with multiple characters. So,
Yeah, we'll make different sheets, and it'll be like the same character, but they'll have different sayings.
yeah. This one was a fun Valentine's Day one I did. That goofy. I love that. I don't know why. I just love that goofy grin on his face.
I like the heart. I like his face.
It's just so.
I feel loved. Yeah, I've had so much fun with these characters over the years. Y'all have no idea. Oh, number 1507, Pluck. How naughty! Yeah, Louis a naughty boy. Oi, let's Pluck.
That's why we love him.
That's
That's why we love him.
That's why we love him.
That's why he's my favorite son.
Exactly. Here's a fun one that I did for Cinco de Mayo, since that just passed a couple of days ago.
That was beautiful when I saw
I can
that.
never remember the date for that.
I don't know. I think it's like the 4th of February. I don't know. It's so weird.
Probably 25th of December.
That
No,
and Christmas, I have a hard time.
yeah, no, that one's taken by the baby with the star in the barn.
The
Remember?
baby with the star.
That could be a lot of.
You're right.
You're
It is the baby with the star.
in the barn. So, right up our alley, barn animals. But if my mother watches this and she goes, "What?" I will never.
The baby with the star.
So
But you know what?
what?
If like God has to have a sense of humor. He made the platypus, right?
Yeah. Oh,
He's got
100%.
a sense of humor. He's like, okay, I have all these leftover parts. I'm gonna throw everybody a curveball. So he's got a sense of humor. So lighten up.
Oh, exactly. And we do have like the anniversary ones that we've done. I think we've done 2. Here's one. They were both ironically for his 10th. So here's his 10th anniversary for Chucky. That is.
I love it.
Yeah. And we got. I love the tags. To Chucky from Tommy, but he crossed it out and he put Louie. Because that's who he was. He would just steal everything from Tommy. Which, And then
He's cool.
little Chew to Chucky-san from Chew. I loved that cake. Little corn cobs in the cake design with the number 10 on it. I don't know why why Chelsea's not wearing a dress or a skirt or pants in general. I never liked that. I feel terrible that even exists, but it does.
It happened.
Only 15% see Chucky in this. Yeah, he is kind of blending into the design of the other characters there, isn't he? So, oh well. That's okay. That's why I did this one for him instead. This was my favorite.
Wow, he's got a twin brother.
That's him.
No.
Yeah. So the old Chucky and the new Chucky, which I really liked. I thought that was fun. And that was actually from Oh no, I did do another. What am I saying? I'm a dunce. Hold on. I got another birthday Chucky one.
Sounds like Sonic getting tunes.
I'll find it. Hold on. Birthday. Oh, Snuffleupagus.
Yeah.
I'll have to fight Chucky.
While you're looking for that, do
Yes.
you guys remember the big moment on Sesame Street when Big Bird proved Snuffleupagus was real? Or is that
Yes.
just, am I crazy? 'Cause
No, you're not. I remember that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they were all like, "Oh my gosh, Big Bird, we're so sorry. We never believed you."
it
He's
was like a real big deal.
yeah. That was like the I'm trying to think, like that was like I'm not the end game, but like that was like a huge moment in all of our childhood when Snuffleupagus was finally revealed. I remember that.
My wife has no memory of it. Like, really? I said, what about Fraggle Rock? She goes, oh yeah, I remember that.
I mean,
I remember Fraggle Rock, but not the
Snuffleupagus reveal. What?
To be honest, I have no idea what is being said right now.
You never heard of the Snuffleupagus?
No, I don't remember.
He's from Sesame Street. He's the big elephant.
Yeah.
The big hairy elephant.
Who's like on Quaaludes.
Mike does a very good Snuffleupagus, don't you, Mike?
Oh, I do. Yes, I do. Hey,
Is that-
bird.
Is that Snuffleupagus or is
Yeah.
this-
No, that is, hey, bird. Hi, Snuffy. How you doing? Doing pretty good. You should come meet my friends. Okay. That's how we sounded.
He sounds very creepy.
Well, he scared a lot of children, but
Yeah,
not me.
I'm gonna have to go to sleep. It's been a fun time.
Oh, of
no
course,
worries.
Ibby. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us. This has been a lot of fun having you on the show.
It's been a lovely first proper stream to be on, so I'm grateful for that. And I hope to show up at another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next time we gotta have the boys of the internet on with you so we can all heckle and hem and haw and have a good time. Because I think those lads would be absolutely hysterical.
Any story about how the time how God played a prank on me.
Oh, well, we have to hear it now, so 100%.
Yeah, he's on your feet since I mentioned it, so you gotta show it, Nick. Right, I'll see you guys. Bye.
Oh, all right, bye. Oh, what a bunny lass that one. She really is the best. I adore Ibby very, very much. She is, phenomenally so. And she single-handedly storyboarded the Weasel scene, which just so much fun. I kicked in a couple frames on that one, but still, she owns it. So she did a fantastic job. But fellas, this is kind of familiar. This brings me back. We're counting down to 50 episodes of the Cluckin Crew, which is insane.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I am so
Wait a minute, that's my little dude in the middle.
yeah.
I'm just moving into that now. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are awesome.
they automatically show up.
It's pretty rad. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got quite a team there, Michael.
Oh, we're incredibly blessed. So, I truly am. Yeah, I love all the people that we have on the show. They just add so much more to what even I could have done with Chucky. Like seriously, And my goal is in the next couple of weeks, as we are getting closer and closer to our 50th, I want to have more people on the show, to kind of celebrate. So, because not only do we have the 50th coming up, but we have Chucky's 15th anniversary in July as well. So,
Yeah.
which is insane to think that he's been around that long.
Started on a board, right?
He did. You know what? Okay,
Uh-oh.
hang on. No. It's not bad.
No.
It ain't bad. Hold on. Did I share those pictures on Discord? If not, I'm going to real quick because I found the first time that I ever drew Chucky chicken on the dry erase board. I can't believe somebody actually took a picture of it, but they did. And I wanted to use it for the 15th anniversary show, and I'm still planning to, but I'm sending them over to you, Elias, and then I'll put them on. So
the laser focus. The last picture. There he is.
I was so happy.
Yeah, I can see the joy in your eyes. Really good. You should send these to Brian.
You know what? Yeah, hold on, Brian. Hang on, Brian. They're coming your way too.
What's everybody laughing at?
All right, hold on. I'm sending them to you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna show the rest. I'm gonna show them all on the 15th anniversary stream, but I do want to showcase one. Which one should I do?
I'd say either the first or the second one. That
Okay.
last one you gotta save. For
Yeah,
the 15th.
okay.
That is just. I love that.
Did you get it, Brian, or no?
I'm trying to figure out where to click.
Oh,
It's in your DMs.
I sent them on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Facebook Messenger, yeah.
So I'm only half as stupid as I said.
You are not stupid. Stop it.
You're silly. There's a big difference.
Stop it, stupid. You're not stupid.
Oh, look at that. Look at the youth.
Yeah, baby Michael. That's me.
I like, you're pointing to it, and you're like, my empire.
I mean, kind of. You're not wrong.
And then you're pointing to his cheek, and you're like, seriously, this is my empire.
This is it.
This is it. This is it.
Like, love me, fear me. All right,
Love me, feed me,
And
never
you're
leave
drawing
me.
his foot, and you're thinking, I'm using a Sharpie. Shit.
I mean, oh my God. Wouldn't that yeah. Oh my
That'd
gosh.
be really funny if you accidentally put it in permanent marker.
It's
And then in 10 years, when Chucky is like blown up big,
yeah.
somebody like, I found the dry erase board in the back of my dad's storage unit. And
Like a creepypasta.
Oh no, that thing is long gone. Unfortunately, the Art Institute got knocked down a couple of years ago. So oh fuck no. All right, thank you. I was so worried there. All right. So yeah, so you guys are getting a sneak peek of the 15th. There he is. There's me. And the first ever drawing of Chucky Chicken. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Look at the hair.
you play that animatic that the pilot you're piecing together right now.
Yeah.
Look how far you've come.
You know what?
Seriously, I'm not trying to poke fun or anything.
Yeah, no, for real.
Legitimate.
I know. If only 21-year-old Michael knew. If only he knew what he was in for. No. I'm 30. I'm going to be 36. 15 years
just
ago.
The sudden no. It just kind of got me.
I was 20.
No!
No, I was 20 when I first drew him. Because the
It's like
first...
you had a bad flashback, eh?
Yeah, no, because the first cartoon came out in 2009, but I created the character a year and a half earlier, so 2007. Wow. Damn.
And you remember that because you asked Bonnie to go to the school dance with you and she turned you down. Which caused you to spill your slushy all over yourself. Yeah.
That's why I was mad in the last picture. It makes sense.
Got it.
Print it.
Yeah, Flint Carnage. Haha, Mike's old. Shut up.
Wow.
Back before Chucky had arms. Yeah, he just had his little wingading things. Yeah. God, I'm old. MySpace. Wow, now I feel old. Yeah.
MySpace, more like your space.
2007, man, 1 year after I graduated high school. Yeah, I graduated high school in 2007, and then 1 week later I started college.
Overachiever.
I was forced. My dad was like, all right, we're getting you back at school. I'm like, can I breathe? Nope. We're going to get you started right now. Okay. Thanks,
All right, I
Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay, Dad.
So, but yeah. So that's just a little snippet of... I got to find more pictures. I got to ask my old college buddies. 2007, I'd been out of the Air Force for a year by then. Whoa.
Wow.
That is fantastic. Smart move. I wish I went to college. Actually, as much as I love my college experience, sadly, not only did my school get demolished, but apparently they got themselves into so much trouble that I got a letter from the U.S. Department of Education. My loans have been discharged completely, so I don't have to pay my student
Brag,
loans.
why don't you?
So hence I'm a little happier that I've been in a couple of years. But yeah, go to school. Absolutely. If I highly recommend going to college.
Go to a bad school so your student loans get forgiven.
There you go.
Listen, it was the Art Institute. Okay, I have no ill will towards them. Mainly
I'm
'cause-
just jealous because for 15 years I tried to pay off my student loan. They couldn't find it. They had lost the file.
oh
And then
no.
one day out of the blue, my second year at Disney,
Yeah.
I get a call after work.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they found the file. And they had sent it immediately to collections because it was like 15, 16 years overdue without a payment.
Oh.
I'm like,
Wow.
oh man. So you know what I did? I did one of those things where I made an offer that was like pennies on the dollar if they took it that day, because it's what I had in the bank, and they agreed. So I went in and paid it, and I only ended up paying like a quarter of it.
Wow, that's
Oh, there
actually
you go.
yeah, that's fantastic. I don't even want to begin to think what I would have owed if I had continued to pay, because yeah,
Such a racket.
well, in the Art Institutes, unfortunately, apparently that's where I went to school. I went to the Illinois Institute of Art in Schaumburg, and they did this really shady thing where they guaranteed employment after college, right?
Yeah.
Which, you know, I should have known better because I was in Chicago, and it just... Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I had an amazing college experience. I got to work at Disney when I was in college. I made a lot of friends. Chucky Chicken came around when I was starting college. So, but yeah, if I could go back in time and go at it again without any sort of repercussions, right? Like I could continue to have Chucky Chicken and all that stuff. I probably would have gone to a school like Cal Arts or Columbia or something like that. So, but then I'd probably still be paying my loans. So you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you probably wouldn't have had that Chucky Chicken starting drawing on the tri-board.
That's true. So all things work out. They all work together for a reason. And this was mine. So very proud, very happy. But well, anyway, I feel like an idiot now because I gotta update not only the title but the thumbnail of this particular video, because we were supposed to celebrate 3 birthdays and we ended up not even celebrating 1. Nobody showed up. Are you kidding me right now? Oh dear.
It's
So
an unbirthday.
it is an unbirthday, but yeah. So happy 60th to my mama Cook, and happy, I don't know how old she is, but happy birthday to Curry, and happy 30th birthday to Matthew Coe. So, who, by the way, did y'all see that really cool animation that he apparently line art? Yeah. So that was
the one with Bugs and
Bugs and Daffy. Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah, that got spread around pretty quickly, even by Eric Bauza, which is very cool. So, if you are familiar with that really famous rough animation of Bugs and Daffy at the Animes, wow, the Annie Awards. God, I'm thinking Annie Emmys. Where he goes, I hate to be political, but release Coyote versus Acme! That was done roughly by, oh my gosh, what is his name? If I saw, anyway, a really famous Warner's animator. Hang on, I'ma find it. Oh,
Hold on, folks.
Okay, I found it. Ye Ong. He's on, as he's known on Twitter. Really great guy. He's currently at Warner Brothers, part of their internal animation team. He's done stuff for like Tom and Jerry, the Looney Tunes. He did this rough animation, and Matthew, in his own spare time, went ahead and cleaned up the artwork in Toon Boom. So all Ye had to do was color it, composite it, and put sound effects in, and boom. Like, wow. It's this really amazing piece of animation. So, and I'm sure that if he were here right now, knowing Matthew, he absolutely would have bragged about it and been like, yeah, so
Mike.
I'm just saying.
He's not even here.
Well, he can watch it later and then,
And get mad about it.
Very, very, yeah. He's, wow is right. That's really all one can say about Mr. Matthew Coe. It's just wow. He's a great artist, very talented.
And he is a very valuable part of our team.
Yes. And he means well. I think that can be said. He means well. He just,
we all have our issues.
He also
I've got 2 of them.
2 issues?
Yep.
What are the 2 issues you have?
I prefer not to talk about it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I thought it was going to be a joke there, but I apologize. I genuinely, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, Brian. Please.
Issues are no joke.
Oh. Damn. Okay. I apologize.
I have a feeling that he's just messing with us.
I do too, but I'm just going to back away slowly for the time being. So.
There. This is, yeah, sowing chaos.
Oh my gosh.
Sowing the seeds of unrest.
All right, here we go again. All right, so yeah. Do you guys like this new time that we're in? We're already 2 hours and 18 minutes in. Do we like it so far? Do we miss the old time? Do we miss the old day? How you guys liking it?
I mean, it's going all right, I'd say.
Fair enough.
Seems good to me, but I mean, I'm unexpected. I feel like I crashed the party. So
You livened the party.
We weren't really up to much.
Yeah.
Our plans for the stream kind of went south.
I had a horrible stream. I hadn't done it in like 4 or 5 weeks, and I had one about a week ago, my first one back.
Mm-hmm.
I left my so I have a little switcher, like a stream deck.
Yeah.
I left my my face up while I was drawing for most of it, which is something every stream I sit down, I'm like, okay, just remember to switch back to drawing mode. Every stream I sit down and do it. And I never, you know why? Because I got ramble mouth and I forget. So anyway, I was quite disappointed in myself.
Well, it's okay.
Well, we still love you, Brian.
Yeah, we love you.
It doesn't matter because nobody watches it anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
No. That's not me looking for pity. It's just when you're gone for 4 or 5 weeks, right? Like.
Yeah, it does
you
tank
lose
your
momentum.
Yeah.
And it can also affect like the algorithm and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
so, no, I mean, even when we missed like a week of doing the podcast, that kind of hurt us a little bit too. But and even like it typically, like even doing today's stream at this time is like a big gamble, because you never know, like. You're beholden to the algorithm, and people like expect you to be on at a certain day at a certain time, and if you're not, then it kind of messes things up. But
yeah, well, like the whole point of me bringing all that up was not like, oh, poor Brian. It was I'm sort of in agreement with your question, Michael, which was, when is the best time? Right? Like you want to find that sweet spot.
Yeah.
And it's I find it very tricky.
I think honestly, evenings typically seem to be a really good time. Especially like right now, like this is typically when our show would be starting, right? Right now we're at 13 congruent viewers, which is really cool, and I think we were up to like 20, and like at some point. We're just gonna have to see what happens. Like, and again, I think once we get more people like coming into guest star, we'll have them like promote the show a little bit more too. Like I see, like, for example, just to call him out, the Coffee Cat Dad, every time he tunes in to a stream, he promotes it, which is very sweet of him. He doesn't have to do it. He's in the audience. He's not even on the show, but we talk about him enough that he felt like, hey, I got to promote it. Thank you. Love you. Keep doing that. Please don't stop. And I see other people promote the show, and that's super cool, and it really means a lot to, to see you guys doing that. And that's kind of where people get Flint Carnage says, "Get Will Smith on the podcast." Not on your life.
Keep your name out of. Wait. Keep my
keep my
your name
wife
out of my mouth.
Keep my wife's name out your clucking mouth.
Oh man, that comment slaps.
Oh.
What?
Too soon. Oh God, not again. Hold on. Oh, for God's sake. Hang on a sec, guys. I turned my monitor off again because I'm a dummy. Can y'all hear me okay?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have waited until Brian did his so I could play off of that.
No, I have a power strip here that I have my monitor, my speakers, and my tablet plugged into, and my computer and it is plugged into the wall. Thank God, because how embarrassing would it have been to have this thing just like shut off right in the middle? Oh, that would have been heart-wrenching. Anywho, so
Toxic masculinity there. My power strip.
Wow.
And it just be, you gotta work on yourself, man.
Right. Brian, I haven't
Right.
I haven't said this in a long time, but don't make me shave you.
Don't make me shave you. Against your will, no less.
I swear I will shave you.
What an interesting threat.
Well, no, because I always okay. So I say, I'm gonna shiv you or shank you, right? But people think I say shave, so I'm just going with that.
I like that because I can imagine you in a confrontation, the next trip to Chicago, like, oh yeah, you want to? I'm gonna shave you.
Just pull it. Just pull it out.
It would definitely like halt whatever confrontation is happening. It's like, wait, what? Shave?
Don't
And
make
then you
me
hear
get my
the
lawnmower 3.0.
Yeah, and you hear the buzzer.
honestly, that might be a good way to diffuse the situation.
It's a brother came out with a damn razor.
This dude.
Look at this dude. Oh my god, you guys should do a video with the Russian badger. Who is the Russian badger?
A badger who is Russian, I have to assume.
Apparently. Saberwing, what if you shave him like that one automatic barber from the old Donald Duck short? Yes. Oh my gosh. That'd be a way to do it. Good times. Well, shaving can be good for toon animals and their fur, scales, or feathers, lol. Yeah, no role-playing. We're not role-playing, we're just
no role-playing.
No, don't you do it.
Don't do it.
Don't you do it. But, give me a quick second here, folks. I'll be right back. Hang on one second.
Bathroom.
Yeah. Just the two of us now.
It's a potty.
Yeah.
I'm cleaning up all my video game assets in Adobe Animate. So much.
Oh yeah.
It's such an ugly vector line to work with.
Oh, okay. So it's like vector art, not like pixel art type thing.
Yeah. Yeah, actually,
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of pixel art video games. All that is to me is a reminder when I played video games, they never lived up to expectations that were set by the cover box artwork.
That's fair.
So I'm trying to do, I'm doing not tile-based platformer. It's a 2D platformer. I'm doing object platformer. So I can draw anything I want. Like Cuphead is not tile-based. It's
Yeah. There's like a preset like path.
chose to do the cleanup in Adobe Animate just because I'm relatively quick with it, and I wish I had chosen Illustrator instead. But I've done so much of it now that it would look different.
Oh, you guys are talking about your game?
Well,
We're talking about Brian's thing.
Adobe
Yeah,
Animate.
that's
Horrible it is.
So I apologize
Yeah.
about that. I had a surprise guest come on downstairs, so so we're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is nice, better than like knocking on the door. She was just waiting there nicely. So a
That's
little scarier actually, but you know.
good. It's just like,
Just turn around. Oh my
from.
Jesus. She's gonna listen to this later and go, okay. Scary, am I? So
What can I say that's inappropriate?
stop. Don't.
Doo-doo, fart. That's inappropriate.
Inappropriate. I have been wanting to learn how to make a Sega Genesis game for the longest time. I started watching some of these tutorials and I can't wrap my brain around it. I just can't.
If you want to get into game making, I would say Godot is probably the best place to start.
Oh.
Mainly because it's free, lightweight, and open source.
Okay.
I have no comment. I started with Unity knowing nothing about it, like zero. So I don't know anything about either program other than what I've learned over the past 6 weeks.
But you're doing a fantastic
Yeah.
job based off what you showed me, like, which is super cool.
Well, I appreciate that, but I did get to the point where I had to look for a programmer. I couldn't figure it out beyond a certain point, and I couldn't even rely on like ChatGPT to fill in the blanks. So I had to say eventually, like, that's C# is beyond my mental capability.
Yeah, C# is one of the more complex game coding languages.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
So don't feel too bad. It can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
Well, on the upside, the programmer I found, he's just awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
He
Yeah.
seems to be quite into the game. Like, I think it's a different type of thing that he's used to working on.
Oh yeah.
Because
That's
it's like a
cool.
preschool kind of thing, right? But it's I'm trying to make it fun enough that anybody can play it and enjoy it, you know, at least once before getting bored. So
Yeah.
normally he does like the VR stuff, like, you know, when you put VR on and you like go see the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
That's the kind of
yeah.
stuff he's used to. And I'm ringing him up. I'm like, hey, you want to work on my little fluffy bunny game?
But
Sure. Sounds great.
I love fluffy bunnies.
And at one point he asked me, he's like, so what's the death animation? I'm like, oh, no. It's a preschool property. We can't do a death animation. It's like, oh, I thought you had like splats for when the bugs get jumped on. I'm like, oh, no.
We can't let them know mortality exists just yet.
I know.
Oh. Wednesday the cat says, I have to go. It was lovely to tune in. Forgive me of the joke. Bye, folks. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
On
thanks
this
for stopping
Wednesday.
by.
Yeah. We're probably going to be ending this here in a little bit, too, because we are at the 2.5 hour mark.
Yeah.
So, and nothing. You know what? This was a lovely stream either way. It was great to get back into it. Nice to be testing out the new hardware and all that fun stuff. Brian,
Yeah.
before we go,
Yes, sir.
do you want to talk a little bit about your epic show that you're working on?
I mean, I love talking about it, but unfortunately I don't have a whole lot to show off other than, you know, we're applying for grants to try to get the pilot made. We're applying for grants for the video game because apparently you can do that in Canada. I
Oh.
didn't
Yeah.
know. And so we're doing that, and we're waiting on the results, and we have to wait a long time to be told no.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Story of our life, man.
But I mean, if it does go forward, we're prepared to ramp up pretty quick.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Well, I wish you nothing but the best of luck, and especially because I have a little part in it, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah.
Well, you know what? Maybe next stream we can show a picture of your character.
I would love that. That would be.
Yeah.
That'd be so
That'd be
cool. But anyway,
All right.
yes. But so let me go ahead and close it out here. So thank you all so much for tuning in to episode 41 on our countdown to 50. We got 9 more to go, and we're so excited. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and click on the bell whenever. So, hello, Charlie Har Studios. You showed up just as we're ending. Oh, no. Anyway, but make sure that you hit that bell so you're notified whenever we go live. Let us know, what do you think of the new time and the new day? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you want us to go back to the old time? Is this better? Let us know. And also, please make sure that you follow us on all of our social medias. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
Pretty much everything.
Newgrounds, Blue Sky, Threads. Yeah, pretty much everything.
You name it, we got it.
Absolutely. And please make sure, if you can and you're able to, please consider showing your support on Patreon or Coffee, or becoming a member here on YouTube. Dropping us a super chat always, of course, is a great way to help. And stay tuned, because we will be planning our pilot viewing party where we're showing the initial version of the pilot episode. So stay tuned. We'll be having more info about that later on. But with all that being said, for the Cluckin Crew stream, I'm Michael Cook.
I'm Elias.
I'm Brian.
And either the
Yay!
we did it. And either the thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.